What was the cause of the first sin in the universe? First of all, when we talk about the first sin in the universe, we are talking about sin long before human beings were born. In God's creation, in Genesis 1 verse 1, it shows that God created a perfect universe. Within that creation, God not only created the physical universe, but also the spiritual side. He created billions of angels. Now, when we read the Bible carefully, in the book of Job, it says that when all the sons of God were in God's presence, they shouted for joy. So, all the sons of God refer to all the angels. Before the creation of mankind, angels were called the sons of God. They were not born of God, they were created by God. However, though they were not born of God, they held the title of sons of God. In the New Testament, when someone is born of God, they become sons and daughters of God, because they are born of God. However, in the creation of angels, they were created by God, they held just the title of sons of God. So, the book of Job says that when all the sons of God were worshiping God in His presence, it tells us there was a long period of time, no one knows, maybe millions or billions of years, when the spiritual world of the universe was in perfect shape and perfect harmony, God with all His sons, the angels. Until one day, before the creation of mankind, it says that Lucifer, one of God's archangels, found pride in his heart. Lucifer was looking at himself, at his wisdom, power, and beauty. Widow, power, beauty. The book of Ezekiel talks about that. How Lucifer began to rebel against God, because pride was found in his heart. So, pride was the cause of Lucifer's rebellion. Rebellion was the first sin, but the cause of the first sin was pride. And even after the creation of mankind, if we look at all human history, the biggest cause of all kinds of sins, in fact, relates somehow to the word pride. Therefore, we come to this conclusion: the first sin in the universe was the sin of rebellion against God, but the cause of the sin was pride. So pride, even today, is man's biggest enemy. No matter if a person is Christian or non-Christian, it doesn't matter. Pride becomes man's biggest enemy,